When using a ballistics calculator like the Element Ballistics app, your firing solution is only as good as the data that gets put in. And sometimes what you see downrange in reality doesn't quite match what the ballistics calculator is predicting. And that's when you need to go in and check which data might be incorrect, because the numbers don't lie. So this could be something as simple as, you don't have a chronograph, so you're guessing the velocity. Or perhaps you're using the ballistic coefficient off the box of ammo, and maybe in reality it's something a little bit different. This is where the tune function or the profile calibration function comes in, and it's an extremely powerful tool for making your ballistics data match up with what your rifle is actually doing. Now, before we jump into this and show you how it works, it's very important to mention that this can actually make things worse for you if you're not very careful about the data that you're using. I would strongly recommend taking multiple shots when you're doing this, so that you can average out a group downrange instead of just taking 1 or 2 shots and saying, okay, that must be where it's supposed to be. This feature basically reverse engineers a profile for you. It takes what is happening downrange, it takes the data points that you plug in, and it figures out what to do. So it goes without saying, the more data points you give it, the more accurate it's going to be. And that's a warning, because what you don't want to do is take just one shot and add one data point and expect it to work its magic. You actually want to add multiple data points, you want to shoot groups and then average out the group and find the center of that group, so that you're not just giving it arbitrary information, you're actually giving it solid data to work with. With that being said, let's show you how it works. Let's use the 22 long rifle profile as an example here. You can see the app is telling me that at 100 meters, it's supposed to give me 2.3 mils of elevation, and at 150, it's supposed to give me 5.1 mils of elevation. But let's say that's not what you're seeing downrange. Let's say you're seeing 2.5 mils of bullet drop at 100 meters, and you're seeing 5.5 at 150. We can now go to the Tune Profile button, which is right there above your firing solution in the middle there, Tune Profile, and we're going to start to add data points. So if I expand at the top there, that's the information we are starting with. You've got your bullet information, including your BC, you've got your rifle information. That's what we're starting off with, but let's begin to change that now. So at the bottom there is data. You can start to add information, and you can see, to save time, I've already put in some information there. At 100 meters, I've added 2.5 mils of elevation, because that's what we're seeing downrange. At 150, let's assume we're seeing 5.5 mils of elevation, and that you can either measure through your scope using the reticle, or you can go downrange, physically measure it with a tape measure, work it back to MRAD and or MOA or whatever, and plug it in. But let's say we want to tune our ballistic coefficient. We can toggle ballistic coefficient on and off, and we can also toggle on and off whatever else we want to see. Let's say I'm not convinced that G1 is the right drag function for what I'm using for that particular bullet. I can actually select that as well, and I'm also going to select muzzle velocity, because we're going to assume that that our muzzle velocity may also be off. Let's say you haven't got a chronograph, or you think your chronograph may have some sort of error with it. I've selected those three. Now we can go ahead and hit calculate. And this might be slow, because the more information you're asking it to process, the longer it's going to take, but you can let it do its thing. And you can see there what it's doing is it's adding new data points to the trajectory curve, and it's now starting to manipulate the trajectory curve to figure out which information is the best combination to get it to match up perfectly. So you wait for it, let it do its thing. And there you go. Tuning calculations complete, and you can see it's taken the data that you asked it to reassess, it's assessed it, and it's just changed the BC, it's changed the muzzle velocity, and it's changed the drag function. Now, obviously, I'm not going to use this because it's just random data that I plugged in for an example, but if you wanted to now change your profile to match your data that you're seeing downrange, you can hit Use Calculations, and it'll update your profile for you. Pretty cool, hey? Make sure to check out the rest of the series if you want to learn more about this powerful free app, and feel free to leave a review on the App Store to let us know what you think.